In this video, we're going to go over intermediate strengthening techniques for the serratus anterior. Now, if you missed our first video, go back, click the link up in the corner here that goes over more of the beginner and basic exercises to learn how to use this muscle effectively. But in this video, we're going to go over some really good strengthening exercises with arm motions. So for the first exercise, all you need is a foam roller, and we're going to put it up against the wall here. And what we're going to do is use the serratus anterior muscle to drive the arms upward and against the wall, and the foam roller is going to help facilitate that motion. So what this looks like is you want to put your forearms on the foam roller and just have a slight angle towards the wall with your body. And what you're going to think about doing is pressing your forearms into the foam roller, and then you're going to drive your elbow upward towards the corner of the ceiling here. So about arm or shoulders width apart, press that forearm into the foam roller, keep that tension there while you press all the way upward, driving that elbow up into the foam roller as best you can, and then lower it all the way back down. Now you should feel that along the rib cage into the shoulder blade area, and as you do it, pressing those shoulder blades forward, you can also work on pressing your mid-back backwards that way to encourage the most protraction of the shoulder blade and come all the way back down. So this is helping with developing shoulder blade stability, shoulder blade motion, and help a lot with impingement syndromes of the shoulder. Now, the next exercise is going to be a push-up plus. So standard push-up looks something like this, and you stop right there. So the plus motion is going to be in the starting push-up position, and you're going to press your shoulder blades forward as far as you can. That's that plus motion. So when you do a push-up, you'll go right into the plus position. So down, up into that plus position, and also think about pressing your mid-back towards the ceiling as you come up. Now, if you're not sure you're getting the proper feel for it, you can also use a resistance band across your mid-back. Make sure it's right across the shoulder blades. Anchor it down with your arms, or anchor down with your hands, and you're going to lower yourself down and then press your shoulder blades all the way forward and your mid-back up against the band. Feeling those contractions around the rib cage, deep into the armpit. Now, the final exercise for these intermediate exercises for the serratus anterior is a play on the beginner exercise where I showed you how to keep your forearms flat against the ground, just about a 90-degree angle bend at the elbow, and you press yourself up into a plank position. So now, to target one side versus the other, so we're going to do the left serratus anterior here. So I'm going to bring my legs up about 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knee, and rotate my body to where then I'm in that same starting position with my forearms. And then from here, what this does is it keeps this shoulder blade pressed backwards a little bit more, so it's a little bit more loaded prior to doing this exercise. And then you press up from your knee and your forearms, driving the shoulder blade forward, and you're going to hold. So you should feel this if you did this for the left arm, a really strong contraction along the rib cage, that serratus anterior, but you're also going to work the obliques and the other core musculature. So you'll hold it and do it on both sides. So for the right side, bring my legs up 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knee, same starting position, square myself up with the ground, forearms against the ground, hands into a diamond shape like so, and then press up, driving the shoulder blade forward and holding. So much more challenging exercise, but really effective at creating stability around the shoulder blade, engaging that serratus anterior and the other core musculature. Whew. Tough one. So these were the intermediate exercises for the serratus anterior. A little bit more challenging than the first round that we did. Now, the last round is going to be a little bit more weight involved, using dumbbells, kettlebells, and we're also going to be doing some single arm type activation of the serratus anterior. That video is going to be right here, so you can click that and go through those advanced strengthening protocols for the serratus anterior. And again, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to be releasing more and more of these types of videos and exercise progressions, as well as injury tips. So until next time, see you then.